Have you ever felt like your wife or girlfriend is becoming more distant, and you can't quite figure out why? What if there's something she's not telling you? Today we're going to uncover the signs of female infidelity that she can't hide, no matter how hard she tries. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome. Today we're diving deep into something that might completely change how you see your relationship. The undeniable signs of female infidelity that she simply cannot conceal. Have you noticed a shift between you two but can't put your finger on what's changed? Could she be hiding something from you? Today, we're going to help you discover the truth. Sure, changes in a woman's behavior or appearance can suggest something's off, but this video goes beyond the obvious. We're exploring the subtle, nearly imperceptible signs she can't control. Once you know what to look for, these signs will reveal truths she'd rather keep hidden. For instance, have you ever wondered why she's suddenly more reserved, guarding her phone or avoiding direct answers? Is she hiding a secret that you can't afford to ignore? Get ready, because we're starting with the most blatant signs. These initial clues are easy to spot if you're paying attention, but as we progress, we'll delve into the subtler signs, those that only the most observant can detect. And this is where the real danger lies. If you can't spot these signs, she might continue her affair, and you'd be none the wiser. But here's the crucial part. The final signs I'm about to reveal are so unmistakable that once you're aware of them, they're impossible to ignore. If you've been questioning your partner's faithfulness, the signs we're about to discuss could provide the clarity you need. Are you being cheated on? Stay with us, because the next sign might be the most revealing of all, and it could turn everything you know about your relationship upside down. Sign 1. Weight loss. 1. Subtle sign of potential infidelity is sudden weight loss in your partner. Maybe she's started hitting the gym or following a new diet to look more attractive, or perhaps she's just focused on getting in shape. However, another reason for this weight loss could be that she's already seeing someone else and engaging in intimate relations regularly. These frequent encounters could lead to weight loss, even if she doesn't mention the physical effort involved. If your intimate moments have become less frequent or lack passion, it's possible that things are very different with her lover. She could be more engaged, fantasizing, and intensely involved, leading to damp sheets or clothes and ultimately weight loss. Be aware of this. Women often experience significant changes in appearance, and if she was once fuller and suddenly becomes slimmer and more attractive, it might suggest a shift in her intimate life. Sign 2. Scratches and bruises. Another sign to watch out for is unexpected scratches, bruises, or marks on her body. There have been instances of women returning from business trips with suspicious marks like a hickey on their thigh. These marks often appear in intimate areas like the thighs, breasts, and neck, where passion can leave traces. Remember, the relationship with a lover can be more intense and spontaneous than at home, leading to unexpected scratches or bites. These encounters might also happen in unusual places, a desk, a storage room, or even a bathroom, resulting in bruises in strange shapes and locations. Such bruises, especially on the inner thigh, are unlikely to result from ordinary accidents. Keep an eye on these signs, as they're difficult to explain away. Sign 3. Changes in intimate behavior. Now let's explore more intriguing signs of infidelity. A third sign is a change in behavior during intimate moments. Declining intimacy is a common cliché, but there's something more revealing. If your partner suddenly becomes more adventurous and imaginative in bed, introducing fantasies that never existed before, it's worth paying attention. Imagine if your sex life was once routine, and now she's bringing new elements into it. This could be a sign she's learning new things with someone else and incorporating those experiences into your relationship. Especially at the start of an affair, when she's infatuated with her lover, she might be constantly thinking about him. keeping her in a state of heightened arousal, even when she's with you. Let me share a story about an acquaintance who has a lover. She feels an almost constant state of excitement whenever they meet, usually once or twice a week, and this euphoria persists even when they're apart. Her thoughts are consumed with him, and the intimacy they share is wild and exhilarating, a stark contrast to the more routine and less exciting intimacy she has with her husband. She describes going to bed with her husband already asleep, lost in fantasies, and waking up still engrossed in those thoughts. When her husband approaches her, she suddenly feels a surge of desire and initiates intimacy, believing it's all for him. Her husband, on the other hand, mistakenly thinks he's the reason for this newfound passion, believing he's doing something right. But let's be honest. How can this be a positive sign if there's little real connection between you and she's frequently leaving the house? This shift in behavior is worth reflecting on. Why is she suddenly so passionate and enthusiastic? Pay close attention to these changes in her behavior, as they can be clear indicators of something happening outside your relationship. Sign 4. Appearance of diseases. The next sign to watch for is the appearance of infections or diseases in her intimate area, which could suggest infidelity. Sign 4. Intimate infections and diseases. If your partner starts seeing a new lover, there's a chance they might introduce infections or diseases. One common consequence is a yeast infection, which can cause white discharge resembling cheese, an unpleasant smell, itching, and discomfort. Additionally, condoms can disrupt the natural balance of her vaginal flora, leading to allergic reactions or even cystitis, a condition that results from changes in the intimate flora or infections from sexual activity. If she suddenly starts showing these symptoms, especially if there are other signs of behavioral changes, it's worth paying attention to. Consider all factors before jumping to conclusions, but these symptoms could indicate something is different in the relationship. Sign 5. Change in intimate odor. Another crucial sign is a change in her intimate odor. Many men are sensitive to this, as they're used to their partner's natural scent. While the odor may not be noticeable from a distance, a woman's intimate smell can change if she has been with another man. This shift occurs because her vaginal flora changes with new sexual partners. After being with you for years, she has developed a specific flora that produces a familiar scent. Introducing a new partner alters this balance, leading to a change in odor. Men who are attentive to these details often notice this change quickly. This subtle shift can be an important sign of possible infidelity. Sign 6. Venereal diseases. The sixth sign is the appearance of venereal diseases, which are incredibly difficult to hide. While she might try to avoid intimacy with you, claiming she's not feeling well, she could be undergoing treatment for such diseases. It's challenging to conceal symptoms like unpleasant odors or unusual discharge completely. If you share a bed, even slight movements can reveal these signs. You might also notice she's isolating herself in the bathroom or frequently visiting doctors for treatment. And if she has contracted a venereal disease, remember that poor hygiene or a dirty towel is not the cause. It's likely due to another man. Sign 7. Frequent doctor visits. The seventh sign is an increase in visits to gynecologists or other doctors. Normally, a healthy woman needs to see a gynecologist every 6 months for preventive care. If your partner, who was previously healthy, suddenly starts making frequent trips to the doctor and receiving numerous prescriptions, this is worth noting. It's important to question why these visits are happening more often and what might be driving this need for medical attention. Let me give you a heads up about what to keep an eye on. Pay attention to where she's frequently going, what appointments she's scheduling, and the types of medications she's using. Many men aren't aware of what kind of pills or suppositories their partners might be using. For instance, A friend of mine discovered a stash of suppositories and various pills in his fridge. His partner claimed they were for a condition like dysbiosis, but his curiosity led him to investigate further. He picked up the suppositories and read the labels, which revealed more than he expected. So, fellas, be attentive to what your partner is buying, stocking up on, and ask questions. Why is she suddenly rushing to doctors and gynecologists so often? While there are many reasons a woman might visit these specialists, like fungal infections or vaginitis, it doesn't always mean infidelity. She might be dealing with a common cold, taking antibiotics, or using new hygiene products that affect her body. If you don't notice any other signs of cheating, try not to jump to conclusions, but stay observant. Here's another story to consider. A woman began seeing doctors constantly over the course of a month, claiming she was ill. The man eventually discovered that she had an abortion during that time, an abortion that wasn't his, as he was away on a business trip. After an abortion, it's common to have bloody discharge and inflammation, and she might be prescribed antibiotics or hormonal medications. There are also recommendations to avoid intimacy for a couple of weeks or more. If you notice changes in her medical care and the types of medications she's taking, it could be a clue that something is off. Of course, I hope you never have to deal with such situations. I sincerely wish you a life free from the heartache of infidelity. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments about this challenging topic. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.